Hi everyone, it's me, and we are here today to discuss SammieSkin, which is me, my mom, my dad, and my brother, and our most recent events. So, I haven't talked to you guys in a while, but we've had a couple of events, a couple of places, and let's see. Well, I have no idea where we left off last time in our huge discussion. I know I like to update you guys like every month of where we are, where we're going to be, what events we've been at, what events we're going to. But it's been really hard for me to keep up with it because just a lot of life stuff. So let me see. Let's see. So let's start with July. We had one event, which was Mallow Run. It was in Bargersville at this lovely vineyard where they grow their own grapes. You can see them when you pull up. It's very beautiful. It was in a pack of 3 events over the course of 3 months. There was a Mallow Run in June, but we couldn't make it because half the team was sick. One in July, which we'll talk about right now, and then one in August, which we'll talk about next. So this was in a 3-pack for $50, which works out to about $17 per event. Now, with that being said, we spent, like I said, $17 for the event. 17. And we split it into 2 categories, cash and card. And you wouldn't believe this, but a lot of people still pay cash, especially when it's at like farmers markets or small shows. And for this event, we did $100 worth of sales. And then we take the 17 out of that. But for our breakdown, we did 17 card and then 28 cash. No, why did I put card again? Cash. And that means that in terms of taking the price of the event out, which is 100 minus 17, that's $83 in profit after booth costs. Now, right now, we only do the cost of the booth because we don't travel very far. A lot of people will do price breakdowns including booth costs, gas, food, lodging, whether they have to hire a second person. We don't have to do that. It's usually me and one of my parents, either my mom or my dad. Most of the time my dad, because he works partially from home, but still goes into the office 2 days a week. And yeah, so our total cost is pretty low when comparing to other events and other people because we don't travel very far. Now, I do know people who go out of state, like there's this one person I watch, they're I think in Arizona, and they travel to like California, Florida, New York, Washington. They go to different states for different events, especially if the events are big multi-day events. Now that was July. Let's get into August. Now for August, we had 2 events. One, the very first one, August 2nd, was the block party. At Flair's house in Cleo's Bodega. And then the second one was Mallow Run again. We will start with the block party. Now, we paid $150. Now, that is, I would say on the higher ends of events that we have paid for and gotten into this year. And then we did sell a lot. We sold quite a few. We did $167 in sales. That is $17 in profit, which is a bit of a reversal from last month because instead of it costing $17 for the event, wound up with $17 in profit. What would I say was the big issue with that event? Now, there was like the main parking lot where there were a whole bunch of tents and a whole bunch of people, music, a stage, and then there was this long offshoot of a road that it was very awkward. It was very awkward. And instead of having this weird offshoot, I think they should have just had the main parking lot because not very many people came down this way. Everybody was in here. And then also they closed off this portion of the street. So instead of the cars coming through, there was food trucks here and on this side. So people would park and then they would go over to the food trucks and then go over here and like walk around. And it was very rare that people saw us. So I would say that they should get rid of, like I said, there was a little awkward offshoot of the street. They should get rid of that next year and just do the main parking lot and the little portion of the street that was shut off for food trucks. That way, people are able to see more. Because there was about 10 booths on that side, down that little hallway. And hardly anybody came and hardly anybody saw us. And I think if we were in the main part, we would have made much, much more. Now, the next one is again, Mallow Run. The last one, and like I said, it came in a pack of 3 for $50. So it was $17 about per event. And again, we made $110. So we broke our last one. And hold on, I did not mean to erase that. So 110 minus 17. We got $93 in profit. So that was the Mallow Run events were our biggest events of those 2 months, July and August. And we enjoyed those. It was very nice. We were very worried because with the Mallow Run setup, there was like this main street with food trucks. But then you could walk down either here or here and then get to the vendors that were selling like products. And we were, I would say right here. We were the last booth. And also there was like a little walkway here. And I was so worried that people wouldn't see us because this little area right here, right in here, is kind of a hill. So you have to look down to see. But people saw us and people came down and we did fantastic. I would recommend the Mallow Run events to anyone who's getting into selling in person. Because you get 3 events for $50 and it's about $17 per event, and it's very nice. I will say it's hot because it was in August and July and June. So it was pretty hot, but it was good. Now we're getting into September, people. There were 2 events, which was our local church's 110th anniversary, NLMBC 110, and then we did the 10 East Art Walk. Now, for our first event, chalk dust, sorry. For the New Liberty Missionary Baptist Church 110th anniversary, we were doing, the cost was $60 for one night. And inside was the main banquet where they were having their conference and talking and having dinner. Here's a table, and then here's a table, and then here's the podium, and then here's another table. And then you would go out these double doors, go down this hallway, and then towards the back of this hallway was, let me erase this, was a little room, and there were about 10 vendors in there, and we were right here. But not many people knew that there were vendors going on just around the corner, even though there was a very small and badly placed sign, just like right outside the door here. So the issue, I would say, was that there wasn't enough signage, and that I don't think they ever made an announcement over the microphone on whether or not there were people selling in the back. And one person thought it was just one vendor back there selling by themselves. So they didn't go. So, yeah. But it was nice. We enjoyed it. It was good to get out with our community. Like I said, we paid $60. And then we made $77. It was 5 to 9 p.m. We sent out a lot of our business cards and stuff, and we talked to a few people, and we've had a lot of people visit the site, so that's good. And now for the second event, which was the 10 East Art Walk. 10 East Art Walk. This event, we've been to this, the building that it's in, we've been there 3 different times. Once for the Boss Babe Network, another for a, what was it? BLQ Plus, and then this event. And so with this event, it was free, which is very nice. I like it when events are free, because it's open to the public and the people can come in and hang out, and it was so lovely. They ordered a lot of pizza from this one place that was so good. There was live music, and I would say about 10 vendors. We were outside in this lovely little patio area, and quite a few people came by, and we made $75 in total. We did leave an hour early because it was getting very dark very fast. But yeah, for the month of September, we made $70. We made $70 in sale at each event. So, what do we have coming in October? In October, we have the Pendleton Pride. It is 11 to 4 p.m. for $20, which was very nice, very nice. We do Greenwood Pride. This is our second year, and this is our first year with Pendleton Pride. So 11 to 4 p.m. you can catch us at $299 Falls Park Drive, October 4th. Yep. So you can catch us there, Pendleton Pride. And I think there's about 30 vendors that are selling products, and then when they have food trucks as well. And like I said, this is our first year with Pendleton Pride, so it's going to be nice. I can feel it in my bones. We're gonna love this event. They already sent all the information. They sent I've been posting about it on our socials. They've posted the information, the times, everything. Yeah, there's food and drink, information, services, support. So we will be there October 4th for Pendleton Pride. And the shape of the event, let's see, since it's outside, it is like a horseshoe kind of. It's this. And we are right here at the very end, well, beginning or end. And this is like a main entrance. Like you can go down this side or you can go down this side. And we're at I would say the most optimum point, because whether people are coming in this way or leaving this way, or coming in this way or leaving this way, they will see us, which is good. Because when you do events, you want to be able to you want people to be able to find you quite easily. Which is why when you do big events, especially when you do stuff like Artist Alley and stuff, at like Comic-Con and such, people recommend that you put like, let's say this is your business card. And you have your name, a little thank you, and like your socials and stuff in a QR code. Now, people recommend that you write your booth number on it. So let's say your booth AA 52. People say you should write or get it printed on your business cards, which is, I think, a very good idea. We do that at big events as well, to let people know where we are. Especially if there's like 50 plus booths and you know there's going to be people there selling something similar to you. You want people to know that where you are, what you're selling, and how to find you. Like, you know. And so, let's see. What else do we have in terms of events coming up in November? We have, God damn, did we? Hold on, I gotta check something because I can't remember if we paid for this. Yes, we did. I distinctly remember going through the checkout. Yes. Oh, I'll get that in a minute. Yes, we did pay. I was so scared. Yes, we have paid for 2 events in November. One in Columbus, Indiana. And then another one here in Greenwood. Each event was, well, I wouldn't say, I don't know. This one cost $64, and then this one cost $160, but we are getting a 10 by 20 space. In this one, we are getting a 10 by 10 space, I believe. So yeah, we have 2 events coming up in November, and once everything's final, well, everything is finalized. Once we get closer to the date, I will let you all know where it is, what it is, and all the information that you'll need to come and say hello. Probably around, let me see, this is the 15th, this is the 22nd, so probably around the 2nd week of October, I will let you all know all the details about these. So far, nothing in December. Now, we have made some slight changes. I was so concerned because here's the thing. Let me sit down for a second so I can explain this properly. Well, now I really want to write on the chalkboard. Okay, so body scrub. We have done body scrubs sporadically on and off since we first, well, not since we first started. I want to say maybe 3 to 4 years. But it wasn't going the way that I wanted to because I couldn't find a formula that people liked. And then I started experimenting and trying, and a whole bunch of trials and tribulations and testing. And finally, I think I found one that people like. So I went ahead and I bought quite a bit of the necessary products in order to make it. And now we have body scrub on our website. Today, in 2025, we have our 2-ounce natural, which is unscented, up on the website, and we bring it in person as well. I will say people have enjoyed it very much, the body scrub. We have sold, right now I made just 10 of them, and we sold 3. And also, if you order on our website in the month of September, you get one of our 2-ounce body scrubs for free. And so far, we have given away 1. And right now, we are working on getting more made and getting our fall and Christmas scents. Working on getting these ready. Now, we are also working on getting our, so that's it for the body scrub. Now, we are also working on getting the Christmas and fall holiday products up anyway. So, what will we have for the upcoming update? Why did I put it in? So we will have candles. We will have 2 ounce, 4 ounce, and an 8 ounce candle. We will have, I gotta talk with the rest of the team to see what scents we're going to make. But I did go ahead and make some 4 ounce and 8 ounce pumpkin and bourbon candles. Pumpkin and bourbon. There are 4 of the 4 ounce and 4 of the 8 ounce, and they come in this really cute pumpkin candle jar. So yes, candles 2, 4, and 8 ounce, and right now we have pumpkin and bourbon, 4 ounce and 8 ounce sitting and curing until it's time for the update. We let our candles cure for 2 to 3 weeks. Some people do it for, some people do it for 6 weeks. Some people do it for 1 week. We do it for 2 to 3 weeks to help the scent commingle with the wax so that it has better burn time, better scent throw. And let's see. I'm really excited for the candles, like honestly. Outside of the soap, the candles are my most favorite thing that we sell. And in terms of soap, our lovely, lovely soap, I will be doing our staples, which is turmeric, charcoal, oat, and goat. And also natural, which is our unscented. Which turmeric has real turmeric powder in it. Charcoal has real charcoal powder in it. Oat has real oats in it, as well as on top of it, like I sprinkled it on. Goat has real goat milk powder. And then natural has nothing in it except for the shea butter, babasu oil, olive oil, and then the lye and water mixture, which helps turn it into soap. So, shea, babasu, olive oil, and then lye and water. These are also unscented. What does that mean? We don't put any fragrance oil or any essential oils in these soaps. These 5 soaps have no scent to them. If they do, it's from like the shea butter, gives a slight cocoa, a slight chocolatey smell. Some people say turmeric has like, I don't know. They say it has a sort of like, not citrusy, but I don't know how to, I don't know how to say it. It's like herbally, I guess. And then charcoal, not really a smell. Oat does have a slight oatmeal-y scent. Goat, not really any smell. And then natural, like I said, no smell. So if there is a slight scent to them, it's probably from the shea butter or the turmeric. Now these are all individually different soaps. The turmeric is its own soap, charcoal is its own soap, oat, goat, natural, these are all their own soaps. They're not mixed together unless strictly written so on the label. Because I do see people making like a turmeric, charcoal, and oat soap. I do see people doing that. So you have triple the benefits. Or they'll do an turmeric, oat, and goat soap. I've seen people do spinach. I've seen people do different kinds of clay and stuff. And right now we are working on a rose clay soap. I did do one for the TTP soap. I'll probably do that for February because it smells like roses and it does have a slight pink tint to it. Now, scented soap. Will I have time to do a scented soap? Let me think. If we do a scented soap, it will be in the, usually we do 4 scents per update. I'll probably do a pumpkin soap. I will do a pumpkin soap. And then I'm not sure what other scents the team is thinking about. I'll have to talk with the team. I'll have to talk with the team and see what they think. Oh, one that I know for certain is something that y'all have like shown up, shown out, loved from the bottom of your hearts, mahogany. We will be bringing back mahogany teakwood. Y'all loved the soap, y'all loved the candles, y'all loved the, just everything that we had in mahogany. Y'all bought up like crazy. So that will be coming back. So many people have asked us, will we be making it again? Is it coming back? Yes, it is. I don't know if we'll bring it for year round, but it will most absolutely be a fall Christmas scent every year. Mahogany teakwood. So we've covered candles, we've covered soap. Let's see. Body scrub we've covered. Lip balm, one of our newest items. It comes in this cute little jar. I think it's about 0.25 ounces. And it's really good on the lips. It's very moisturizing. It has shea, kokum butter, shea butter, kokum butter, sweet almond oil, and then beeswax. So only 4 main ingredients. And then we do essential oils or flavor oils for the flavoring. Right now on the website, we have it up for sale for $3. And also, if you place an order of 20 or more, you also get one for free with your purchase. Right now, we have eucalyptus, pink lemonade, grape, plain, poppin' bottles, and lemongrass. Lemongrass was the first one that we introduced, and it sold like crazy. Y'all showed the same love for lemongrass that you did for mahogany teakwood, and I truly appreciate it. Just to put it into perspective, we started with 50 lemongrass. And right now, today, we have 3. We had those at our first mallow run. And the first mallow run that we went to was in July. So from July to now, we sold 47 of these, which is amazing. For $3, 47, that's crazy. And I'm glad y'all are showing it the love it deserves, because I wear it myself every day. Ooh. Hello, hello, hello. So, that is the lip balm. I'll probably do, let me get some room. Let me see. I'll probably bring lemongrass back for the holiday season. And then y'all also liked eucalyptus, so do that. Oh. Peppermint and blood orange. So I'll probably do these for the holiday season. Lemongrass, eucalyptus, peppermint, and blood orange. So that's our lip balms. And then our big ticket item, our number one item, the item that started all this, moisturizers. We have 2 ounce and 4 ounce. I don't know if we're gonna bring the 8 ounce back. Those don't move. Like we'll get one sale like every other event. But yeah, these don't move as well as our 8 ounce candles. What are the scents? I don't know. More than likely it's going to be mahogany. But outside of that, I have no idea. Usually we do 4 scents each update. And those 4 scents are across all of our items. So the same 4 scents in our moisturizers will be in our candles. Will be in our body oils, our beard oils, our soaps, our room sprays. Our, what else? Yeah. Sometimes we'll do a corresponding lip gloss. We go through Diamond Cut Beauty. I believe she is here on TikTok. But yeah, I'm not sure what are the 3 other scents that we'll be doing this time around. I'll have to talk with the team, like I said. So we've covered candles, body scrub, lip balms, moisturizer, our beard oils. Some people want them scented, some people don't. I might do just like the natural, which is the unscented, and then 1 of our holiday scents. And I'm probably going to do it in an essential oil. That way it has less of a possibility of interacting with your skin in a negative way. So it's probably going to be one of the ones that I said for the lip balm. The blood orange, eucalyptus, lemongrass, or peppermint. I myself am leaning more towards peppermint, but this is for the men, so I will have to do a poll for our male customers and see what they think. But yeah, our beard oils are made with real mint, dried mint, rosemary, and thyme. I used to put turmeric in there, but for those with like white or gray beards that don't really have a color in them, it tended to stain. It didn't stay around, but it did tend to like give it an orangey yellow look. So the turmeric will be coming out of the beard oil. Now, body oils come in a 2 ounce and a 4 ounce. And our 4 ounce come in these absolutely lovely. Let me show you from our most recent one, the Fab and Fresh. They come in these cute frosted glass ones. I love them. I got them super cheap. But here we have a 2 ounce and a 4 ounce. We have the 4 ounce bottles in stock. We have to order more 2 ounce. But like I said, they will carry the 4 fragrances. Same with the room sprays. We will have 2 ounce and 4 ounce. And we will also be talking to Diamond Cut Beauty this time around for another lip gloss. These make great stocking stuffers. People loved when we do these. We've done 2 updates with her, one for just a strawberry lip gloss for the summer, and then another for a cinnamon roll and sugar cookie lip gloss. I'm not sure what scent we'll go for this time. I want a Christmassy scent. Christmassy tends to be peppermint lip gloss, but I want something a little bit different. I'll have to ask her and see what she thinks would be a good Christmassy flavor or color. I know that a glittery green would be nice, and then like a glittery green lip gloss. Would be so cute. I think I would love it. I don't know if many people would buy it though. Like, the lip glosses don't really give you any color on your lips. They're mainly for hydration. So I need to hit her up and see if she can think of anything for those. Oh, I've dropped another chalk. Now, here we go. All of our lip glosses have been the same size, just different tubes. So for the strawberry lip gloss that we did with her, it was sort of a round, it was a tube, and then it had, I think it had like it had like a little heart on the top, like that. It's not my best drawing. And then we had like a glittery one for cinnamon roll that was shaped like that, and then like this part was glittery, and then it like unscrewed down here. And then we have a plain frosted white tube. Ooh, mint. Oh, she is very quick with responding. Diamond Cup Beauty. She says sugar cookie, mint, vanilla. Some ideas are coming to mind. What other colors? I think just one this time. I really like the idea of a mint vanilla, maybe mint vanilla flavored, vanilla mint. But I got, oh. So I think maybe vanilla mint would be good. I'll have to ask if she can mix it together. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. What? Give me 1 second. I'm messaging the team. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. I think that's it for coming soon. Mm-hmm. Well, I think that is, They said that they need to go and, let's see. Every time, hold on. Okay, so we do a lot of research into fragrances that we think would be good. And we have a spreadsheet of all the different scents that we've bought and that we have. So I'm going to look through them right now and list a few that I think would be nice for the Christmas season. So keep in mind, right now, mahogany is for sure coming back. Why do I keep dropping the chalk? Let's see. There is, let's see, marshmallow and pumpkin. Ivory and lavender. I think that would make a nice scent. There's amber and orange clove. Cashmere. Sandalwood. Ooh, cider. I didn't know we had cider. What? There's obsidian. A whole bunch of different apple. But we did apple pie last year, so I kind of want to mix it up. And cider is already appley. There's bourbon. Ooh, frankincense and myrrh. There was a recent scent that I really love that dropped from Candle Science, and it is salted honey butter. And it smells amazing. I love it. Oh, what about a coffee coffee or a cocoa? Because we do have like chocolate and we have like coffee scents and like a cocoa. We have like vanilla and we got like sugar scent. We can mix that up. Wood, sage, and sea salt. We have like pine and fir. We have like Christmassy scent, like Christmas cheer, Christmas splendor, fresh cut Christmas tree. There was one that we recently bought. Let's see, sweet potato pie. And I have not seen many sweet potato pie scented things, and I'm leaning towards this. I really am. Yeah. These are the big ones for me. Marshmallow and pumpkin, ivory and lavender, amber and orange clove, cashmere, sandalwood, cider, obsidian, bourbon, frankincense and myrrh, salted honey butter, coffee or cocoa, pine or fir, eucalyptus, mahogany is death coming back, and then sweet potato pie. So these are big ones for me for the upcoming thing. The upcoming update. Oh my gosh, that was so hard to get out. But yeah. I'll let the team go through what they think would be best. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the team thinks. We'll see. I hope that we can get all this ready in time. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. But yeah, I think that's it for me today, you guys. So I will see you probably same time next week. Bye.